nothing says Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May, than a little bit of pulled pork, Mexican-styled smoked pulled pork shoulder. We've got our beautiful 8 pulled pork shoulders here. A cup of cola if you're Italian. 8 of them. Spices. You want to know about spices? First of all, a nice wet rub of good old ballpark yellow mustard. We've got cayenne. We've got chili powder. We've got garlic powder. We've got granular garlic. We've got onion powder. We've got black pepper. We've got kosher salt and the sweet kiss of brown sugar. Did I miss anything? Oh, a pinch of cumin. Don't tell anybody. Here it is. They've been marinating, and the smoker's been preheating 225 degrees at about 90 minutes per pound. Each one's about 3.5, 4 pounds. We're running at about a 4, 5, maybe even 6 hour smoke. What kind of wood? Apple wood. You can use mesquite, you can use hickory. A lot of people use hickory, oak, old oak, but I'm using apple wood. Why? It kind of reminds me of bacon. What's this? Organic apple cider. I'll be spritzing that occasionally on the meat. That way it'll just give it a nice glaze and sweetness to it. I've also got it in the water tank where you're actually, the reservoir for humidity. Instead of water, I'm actually using the apple cider vinegar. What's this? For our friends that are vegetarian, got an idea. Take a head of organic Ontario cauliflower. Actually, this wouldn't be our Ontario cauliflower. Get some onions. I've given it the same mustard rub. I've given it the same dry rub, and I'm going to cook that on top so it won't connect with any of the pork. And I'm going to grind that down to a sort of like Beyond Beef experience, but it's going to be vegan, okay? And I'll add some a medley of beans, maybe some smoked onion. I'll smoke a couple of onions too, chop up. So it'll be like an organic, chopped, non-beef, non-pork filling for your tacos. So stay tuned. Are you ready to put these pork shoulders in the smoker? I am. I'll tell you, let me put these here because the ground's wet. Nice little moist day, but nothing's gonna stop us from smoking these beautiful 8 shoulders for Cinco de Mayo Veteran Cycling Club. We like to feed our people well. Okay, be careful. It's been preheating for a while. We want to reach that 225 degree temperature. I will probe the largest and thickest portion of meat, so I'll get my 195 to 205. Again, 4.5, 5, maybe even 5.5, 5 3/4 hours on this. So be careful when it's preheating. It's gonna be hot. So pop that. Wow, there it goes. Remember, you're wearing rubber gloves, so that's hot. So be mindful. I will remove the probe because I will use that later. There's that probe. I'm gonna stab the thickest part of meat and get that 195, 205. I'll put this here for now. Again, move your grates. They are hot. I'm going to keep vegetarian on top and all the meat below. So let's start. Look at that. It's been marinating. Hot, be careful. Aren't they nice? Look at that. It's all sweating out. That beautiful combination of fat and meat. Let me just move this over a bit. Want to make room. Got 8 of them, so watch your real estate. Look at that. 3 there. Good to go. Next. The master build has 4 tiers. Electronic, connected also to my Bluetooth. So I can be in the kitchen monitoring its every little move. There's my thick guy right there. Put it in. And we got room for 3 more. Put that one right here. Try to work cleanly. There. This little guy right in here. A little tight, but I'll move those around as we get nice and smoky. So we'll come back in just a second. remember that probe I was telling you about? Let's go give that probe a visit. So here it is right now. Make sure it's nice and clean before it enters the meat. I did clean it prior. And we're gonna find a thick piece of meat. So a little thin, kind of okay. This guy looks really good. So let's thread him. Let's thread that guy right in there. He wants to go into the thickest part of that meat. This way, it'll read it properly. So let's hold it with a tong. Probe that guy in there. Give me a little bit of a trouble. So, hang on. That's all I want to do. Tuck that back. It's gonna do its thing. This wire's not gonna get in the way. You're just gonna tuck it back in there. You won't have to deal with it for a while until the probe, the computer reads the internal temperature. I can even have the smoker shut off as soon as it reaches that 195, 205. Let's keep this door closed because you don't want to lose that heat you work so hard to gain. So. We talked about that vegetarian option. More and more, we're finding a lot of our members are tending to sway more to a vegetarian diet, both lifestyle decision, and so we want to respect that. And so what we're going to do is, got this crazy idea to do a head of cauliflower, organic cauliflower, with the same dry rub. Again, completely separate from mixing the meat and mixing the vegetable. This dry rub was held in a separate container. I put it back on a bit of dry mustard, and we're gonna try to find some space. So there's that top rack. I don't want any meat to drip down on the cauliflower. So let's go for it. We need our hands here. The hands are clean. There's that backside of the head. And we're gonna just ram this guy in. Fits. And what I'll do is sort of complement it with a bit of dry rub onion. Just a little bit of one there, and we'll put one there. And we're gonna leave that, and we're gonna see how that turns out. Again, the fun part of cooking is experimenting, and we are experimenting. So how about the wood? We didn't talk about the wood. Well, a little bit we did, but we are, to repeat myself, we are going to be using apple wood. Why apple wood? Preference. Mesquite, it has that kind of Tex-Mex feel. You know, we've got hickory, kind of real Texas barbecue. We've got oak, kind of smoky campfire. But applewood brings you back to Christmas. I don't know what it is. It's Christmas, it's bacon, so that's why I use applewood. Again, there's a compartment here on the Masterbuilt Pro. Just basically dial it out. There's a little compartment. Go in a few right now so that you'll pick those up later, don't worry about that. Just that the container's hot, so I'm kind of fussy a little bit here. And there it is. But a handful for now. Put it here. And what happens is, you follow the arrow, you're basically just gonna, and it's gonna topple into the heated tray. Give it a good shake. To confirm that, voila, gone. And let that do its thing. Again, 225, 5.5 hours. Probes in the largest, thickest piece of meat, 195, 205. Pick up all these chips because you'll be needing them. Some people actually like to wet their chips. I don't know. Preference again. Laziness right now. But we'll see you in a few hours.